Hello, marketer and business owner. If you have ever feel like you are throwing money into ads, but not just really sure what's working. Is this campaign actually getting me a sale or just a clicks? Well, today we are breaking down how smart CMO are using a conversion tracking and attribution to spend a smarter and grow faster and stop wasting a budget. So let's get start. First thing is you run ads on Google, Instagram, YouTube, maybe even TikTok. A customer see your product on Instagram, Google it later, and then finally buys it after watching a YouTube video. So who gets the credit for the sale? This that's a problem with attribution. If you cannot track properly, you might think only Google search works. So and cut off other channel that actually helping in the background. So this goal, you should know what's really bringing the leads or sale, not just the last thing someone clicked. Now Google Ads give you a built-in conversion tracking. It's a great, but not a perfect. Google can track things like a purchase, form fills, call, but it doesn't always know if those leads were good or if those purchases in refund. So it's a pro tip for me. If you are using a tool like Shopify or a CM like a HubSpot, make sure you are sending a back real conversion quality like a qualified lead or a repeat buyer. It's not a just a click. It's a form submission. Lead generation is a tricky. Not just getting form filled out doesn't mean it's a quality lead. And what a lot of pros do to connect with dots. Form fill or a qualified lead or a closed deal, then they feed that qualified into back into Google Ads for a smarter bidding. With e-commerce, it's easier. You see the sale, but Google doesn't know which product get a return or which have a better profit margin. So again, tie it into your backend data. Here are the real talk. No attribution model is a perfect. Some tools under a report channel like YouTube, other cannot connect view through or cross device click. That's why smart marketers use something called a blended attribution, and you don't just trust what Meta Google says. You look at your overall revenue and test what happened if you shift a budget around, and that's where tool like Triple Whale or North Beam come in. They help you see in a big picture, not just what each platform want you to believe. Here a concept most people forget. Spending a more doesn't always mean earning more. Once you have mixed out a campaign's reach, your cost per conversion goes up. That's called return. If you are hitting a 80% or 85 impression share on Google search, pushing it to a 95% might cost you double for a same result. So start testing a new channel, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or spread your budget smartly. And so what's the takeaway? Like, you should use a native tracking tool, but don't rely on them. You should feed real business result back into your ad platform. Use a blended matrix to make a big budget decision, and watch out for return or scale across a platform. And you should own your data. Don't just trust Google Meta blindly. They work for like a shareholder, not your business. So if you learned something new today, smash that like button and comment below what's your biggest challenge with ad tracking right now. And subscribe my me for more tips on Google Ads and digital marketing, and grow your brand in a smart way. So catch you in the next video.